All right. Says we are live. Let's check it out. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Much love to the chat. Those of y'all that's in the building early. Smash the like button as you come on in. I say smash the like button as you come on in. We're going to talk some NBA basketball this morning. Share the video and spread the word to the ends of the earth. 78 Sports TV is live, you dig. Yes, indeed. Let me scroll up now and see who we got in the building thus far. Let's see what we got up in here. Daniel Chambers is in the building. What's up, man? Coach 67 Sports TV. What's happening? Jalen Hudson is in the building. General Africa, what it do, what it do? Miami Snoopy 305 is in the building. Pablo Escobar up in here. Anwar Willis is in the building. Damon Kennedy, what's happening with it? Gabe Moore is in the building. Slip the Jab. Sports Guy 17 is in the building. KC Masterpiece, what it do? Bush Baby Boxing, what's happening with it? The brother Main Event Mark is in the building. Terrell Colwell. The brother D-Man Jr., what's happening? Let's see. K Mac is in the building. Vince Williams. Sheldon LDBC and Nothing is in the building. Let me see here. Iron Waffles up in here. Vince Vilborn, what it do? CJ Robinson. Let's go, let's go. Oh, yeah, I'm finna cook, man. I'm about to cook. Y'all get the likes up, share the video, all that good stuff. You know, it's basketball talk, so there ain't gonna be that many of y'all in here, but we still gonna rock and roll. All right. First thing first, man. Okay, we got a super chat coming in early. Shout out to my brother. Vincent Williams is in the super chat early, coming through with that 5-piece. Much love and much appreciation. Family says, salute to the general. Wishing you and the family a happy Thanksgiving. Salute to the mighty LWC. Yes, sir, brother. And same to you and yours, man. Yeah, matter of fact, happy Thanksgiving to all of the chat and everybody watching. Wish the same thing to all of y'all, man. Everybody y'all be safe out there. Enjoy y'all family and stuff like that. If you don't celebrate Thanksgiving, go in peace anyway. Just relax and chill. But if you don't celebrate it, the holiday, this is not the time to show everybody how miserable you are, okay? Other people going to get together, fellowship with family, and eat. It's not the time for you to come out. Hey, man, I'm going to tell you about the history of Thanksgiving. This is why I come out and be celebrating these holidays. Let me tell you right now. See, I'm going to tell you. Man, just shut up, bro. Just shut up. Man. You just talk all that mess. Y'all don't vote. But you do the most complaining about the elections, right? You don't do nothing to better the community. All you do is get on the internet and make everybody else have a miserable day. Go on somewhere and sit down somewhere. Cats don't celebrate no holidays, but they sure celebrate Black Friday shopping, don't they? Yeah, man. You get TV, you get 65-inch right there for $200. Yeah, I'm going to get that. We'll get that right away. What's up with the Supreme Beast Boston Talk? Cadillac Red is in the building. What's up, beautiful brown sugar? Tay-Tay is in the building. Happy holidays to you as well. Lovely. Gabe Moore, what it do? Sniper, what it do? All right, let's go and cook, y'all. So, this is what happened, ladies and gents. First things first, man. We got a lot to talk about to cover in the NBA. Let's talk about y'all Los Angeles Lakers real quick first. I always start with the Bucks, but let's talk about them Lakers, man. We'll come back to them as well, but, you know, the Lakers are horrible. Horrible. You know what I mean? J.J. Redick has to be the worst coach I've ever seen. I mean, this man stinks. I mean, J.J. Redick coaching is horrible. I mean, he's supposed to be the smarty pants, you know. He's supposed to be the smartest guy in the world, J.J. And he's so, look at J.J. Watch out there now. Here comes J.J. You know, hide your books because J.J. going to read all of them. You know what I'm saying? Hey, J.J., guess how many fingers I got behind my back? Man, you always guessing. You so smart. Look at J.J. Watch out there now, J.J. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. This guy is horrible. What a horrible coach. You know, Darvin Ham never lost a game with this NBA Cup stuff. You know what I'm saying? NBA Cup tournament stuff. He never lost. He was undefeated. But this guy here, this guy JJ, come right in the game losing. He come right in the game losing the tournament that was created for the Lakers to win. But whatever, you know. It's just horrible, man. The Lakers fans been talking so much trash too, man. Brother, Kawan, brother, I just told y'all not to do that. I understand. I understand the temptation. We're not doing that, fam. I wasted 20 years of the beginning of my life listening to everybody talking about this and talking about that, and they ain't did nothing for the community. But yeah, don't tell me what I know about scripture and this and that. Just because I don't come on here talking about it, don't mean I don't know it. That's y'all problem in the conscious community, whatever you want to call it. Y'all are very judgmental, and you make a lot of assumptions. That's why y'all always eager to try to prove your knowledge to people, and it becomes irritating to talk to y'all. As soon as you get around somebody, hey man, you pass me an apple? Actually, brother, that's not actually an apple. See, what it is it's a form of fruit. See, but it's not an apple, because once you get inside the cerebellum, and you look inside the cerebellum, and you look at that seed was germinated within the circumference of the fruit. So it's not actually an apple, brother. It's actually, bro, shut up, man. Go in the kitchen and sit down somewhere, bro. Where you work at again? Oh, you don't got no job. Okay. Miss me with it, bro. Nobody got time. You love talking to you dudes, man. I knew y'all was going to do it every holiday. Every holiday, y'all start feeling miserable, feeling bad. You don't get your girl nothing on Valentine's Day. You don't get your kids nothing on Christmas. You don't want to celebrate Kwanzaa either. Just a miserable existence for these babies out here. Y'all, bro, it's later for y'all dudes, bro. I'm done with that. I'm tired of it. Y'all dudes get no more shine from me, because you don't do nothing but talk and complain. I literally just warned him not to do it. He did anyway. And God don't celebrate white man holiday. How you know what God be doing? God done talked to you. God done told you he don't celebrate the holiday. And come on, fam. Everybody know these holidays is made up, mumbo jumbo stuff. We all know that, and we don't nobody care. Thanksgiving, you know what Thanksgiving mean to me? A time to eat good food, talk to my family, laugh, play cards, see people you ain't seen in a long time. That's what Thanksgiving mean to me. That's it. I ain't thinking about no Native Americans, no pilgrims, nothing. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. Anyway, back to cooking JJ. JJ is the worst coach in the NBA history. Such a smart guy. You know, he's so smart, intelligent, you know, and he was supposed to, come in the game and just change the game, JJ. He's so smart. What's up, Rod Neal? Hectic Nasty, what it do? What's up, Sensei? Stormy B-Man in the building. JJ was supposed to come in and, he was so much smarter than Darvin Ham. All them undertones, all them undertones of these racial undertones, and his intelligence, IQ, superior knowledge. Darvin Ham, didn't Darvin Ham win that thing for y'all? Didn't Darvin Ham win that NBA Cup for y'all? Just be quiet, Abel. Y'all, you finna get it. Don't worry about it. I'm finna cook this. You, Abel, are the reason. You guys are the reason why I'm finna cook the Lakers today. Because they horrible. Y'all listen, y'all still sorry, and y'all got the brain as y'all head coach. Let me pull up some numbers here. Let me get this out the way. Let me see. Let me get this. Let me pull up some numbers. Let's pull up the numbers, shall we? Smash that like button, y'all. Get the likes all up. We need over 100 likes and share the video. All right, so last night the Lakers lost to the Phoenix Suns. Kevin Durant came back, and so did Bradley Beal, and that worked out for the Suns. Suns have been on a roll when their big three plays, but the big three has been injured. Bradley Beal and Kevin Durant, which caused them to go on a losing streak here. But now they warmed back up. So Anthony Davis played a decent game, 25 points, 15 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal, 4 blocks. That's actually a pretty good game Anthony Davis played. Then you got Hachimura was 3 for 8. Hachimura, I feel like he should have shot some more shots, but whatever. He had 7 points. LeBron James was 7 for 16 from the floor, 2 for 7 from the three-point line, 2 for 2 from the free throw. Finished the game with 18 points, 10 assists, and 8 rebounds, and 5 turnovers. Those are Russell Westbrook numbers. You know the guy who y'all said was sorry? You know, the guy y'all said sucked. Those are Russell Westbrook numbers that LeBron just put up. 18 points, 10 assists, 8 rebounds, 5 turnovers. If this was Russell Westbrook with this game, the same as that game, it would be Laker fans online talking about, oh, see, we can't win with Russ. His turnovers are so demoralizing. Man, his turnover, man, look at the 5 turnovers. How you going to win with that? You can't win with that. You can't win with 5 turnovers from your guard. Man, point guard can't have 5 turnovers, man. Can't do that. It's ridiculous, man. You know, who cares? We got 18 points and 10 assists and 8 rebounds. 5 turnovers is what matters, man. That's what y'all say. If that was Russ, that's what y'all be saying. But the all-time leader, NBA leader in turnovers is LeBron James. And, it's not the same smoke for him. No way, no how. Austin Reeves had 15 points. Austin Reeves he's a little beast, man. He be hooping. Austin Reeves be balling. I'm shocked that Cam Reddish is not getting off the way I thought he would. I thought Cam Reddish would be a good pickup for the Lakers. I don't know if his confidence isn't there or what. I just don't know what's up with Cam Reddish. But Cam Reddish was a good player back in the day. I don't know what's up with him. Let's see here. D'Angelo Russell had 16 points. Okay. All right. So the Lakers did what they did. But look at the key number here. Lakers shot 25 free throws. 25 free throws, ladies and gentlemen. 25 of them. Unbelievable. The Lakers, they get to the free throw line more than anybody. They just do. And still lost. You know what I'm saying? Let me see here. What's up with the D-Man Jr.? What's up with the Jerry Green? What it do? All right, now, so this is what the Lakers have. The Lakers have fallen to 10-7. But the good news for the Lakers is they have a back-to-back. Tonight they will be playing the San Antonio Spurs, and they will beat the Spurs most likely because the referees are going to do everything in their power to make sure the Lakers get to the free throw line more than any team in American history. And they'll get there, and they should be able to beat the Spurs. You know what I'm saying? If they lose to the Spurs, I mean, they're in more trouble than I thought. So they should tonight improve to 11-7. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can have something to be happy about. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? What's up, Truly Chosen? What's up, Bert from Marketing? What it do? What it do? Man, I keep forgetting how to say your name, bro. I don't know why you change your name, bro. A text. That's not, bro. You got to change your name, bro. You got to change it. What's up, Shea Girl 85? Melando says the ref's going to help the Lakers. Yeah, he is. He said that's Cletus. Yeah. All right, but anyway, I think like this. The Lakers who should win tonight against San Antonio, and that'll be their way back, whatever. But the Lakers' problem right now is the defense is horrible. Right, they have horrible defense. The offense isn't flowing the way it should. Um, in my opinion, LeBron James is trying too hard. He tries too hard to get triple doubles. I think LeBron is trying to. He's trying to do something he's never done before, which is average a triple double. It ain't gonna happen, man. It ain't gonna happen. He ain't got it in him. He gonna try, but he's trying very hard to. You could see him trying to average a triple double. It ain't gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Padding his stats. Abel. What does ballpark mean? Tell me. Now watch it. Y'all, I want you to watch this. Watch this, y'all. Watch in the chat. What does ballpark mean, Abel? What does you gonna send me to rehab for ballparkism? What does that mean? Don't nobody else say nothing. Just let Abel respond. What does that mean, Abel? Abel, answer the question, sir. What does the ballpark mean, Abel? He don't want to answer. Come on, Abel. I'll give you 10 seconds to answer, then I'm gonna move on. Come on, Abel. What does sending me to rehab for ballparkism mean? He said it's a term me and LBZ use when you say stupid talking points. Is that what it means? Thanks, babe. Bring me a hold on one second, y'all. Okay, here we go. My daughter had came up here real quick. Hold on, the show. All right, now we got. I'm gonna get to that question, Abel. Now the 86 in the super chat. Appreciate the love. He says salute 78 and salute to the mighty LWC. Much love to everyone. Thank you, good brother. I appreciate the support. Thank you. Now, Abel. So ballpark, you say it means that. Let me go back to what Abel said. He said ballpark means when you say stupid stuff. Okay. That's what you say it means. Stupid stuff. So when you make stupid talking points, you say. So what does the ballpark have to do with it? Is what I'm trying to get to. Because the ballpark ain't those like hot dogs. What do it have to do with what we're talking about right now? I just want you to explain it. What's up with Prince Hakeem? Yeah, Abel don't know what he's talking about. He don't know what he's talking about. Abel just be saying stuff, yo. All right, now. So at this point, the Lakers are just horrible. The defense is trash. The offense is not flowing the way it should. JJ Redick should be able to figure this out. If JJ Redick is who they say he is, thank you, man. If he is who they say he is, he should be able to do better. There you go, Abel. That's what I was waiting on. He says it's the same term we use when you jump on the Jordan train constantly to smash on LeBron. Thank you. That's what I was waiting on you to say, Abel. Now, this is the point I was trying to make. I'm glad you walked right into that. At what point in time, other than just now, did I mention Michael Jordan this whole video? See, the truth is LeBron fans are in lust. Y'all are in need to have this Jordan versus LeBron debate in every basketball conversation. When we just trying to talk regular basketball, all y'all want to talk about is Jordan versus LeBron. And that's why you came over here talking that mess. You see? Oh, but here I am talking about the Lakers and JJ Redick. You want to bring up the GOAT, Michael Jordan. Why? Because that's a comfortable argument for you. You got all your talking points ready. You want to talk about Jordan versus LeBron? No, I'm not going to play your game. Put this Kool-Aid pack in my water. Y'all know about these sugar-free Kool-Aid packs. Y'all don't know nothing about this. Nothing about it. Okay, here we go. Deep man said Abel a weenie. All right, let's get down to it now. We already talked about the Lakers. They trash. We already got it. We got it. Let's move on. We got a lot more basketball to talk about. Let's see here. Let's move on. Let's talk about my Milwaukee Bucks. The Milwaukee Bucks here are on fire. I said the Milwaukee Bucks here is on fire. I mean, we started the season off a horrible 2-8. We started the season off a horrible 2-8. I thought it was all over. I cried many a nights. I punched holes in the wall. I threw stuff at the TV. Gotta go buy a new TV downstairs because that's broke. Oh yes, I was very upset. Very upset. You know, swinging in the air like Trey. But oh boy, when you trust in Doc Rivers with that expertise and all of that intelligence coming from his melanin was able to resurrect the Milwaukee Bucks and stop us from falling off that cliff. Doc Rivers, with all of his wisdom, got them. He found the right rotations. I don't know how we ain't got over 100 likes. No, I don't understand it. Don't know how that's even physically possible. This is the most disgusting thing I ever heard. Now, Doc Rivers, and all of his wisdom, brought the Bucks back from 2-8 to now we're 9-9. Now we should be, to be honest, 10-9, because we beat Charlotte, but they cheated us. But now we're 9-9. The Bucks been on the roll, and last night, Giannis didn't even play. He had some type of knee issue going on, knee flare up. Giannis didn't play, but that's okay. It's okay, because now that we rolling and Doc got them rotations together, man, oh man, let's talk about them Bucks. Look what we got here. Played the Miami Heat. The Miami Heat always play the Bucks very well. They're a good defensive team. They always play us well. And they cheated us like to no end last night. Them referees was cheating us. They wanted us to lose so bad. All them referees is betting on these games, man. I'm telling you. Listen, the only reason this game was even close is because we was up by like 20-some points, okay, on Miami. The referees gave Miami every single call. They went to the free throw line. Look, we went to the free throw line, 17 times. The 17 times. Let me look and see what Miami did. I know they went to the free throw line at least 2 million times. Let me see here. Let me go back to yesterday. Why isn't that showing me the Bucks? That's weird. Oh, here we go. Right here. All right, so they went to the free throw line. The Miami Heat went to the free throw line 30 times, bro. 30 times. Listen, the Miami Heat was averaging, like going to the line like 15 times a game. They had that in the first half. Ridiculous. Daniel Chambers is in the super chat. Much love, much appreciation, fam. He's coming through with the 5-piece. He says, "You see our Bucks ball out last night. Doc is making good adjustments. Have to remain or get out of here." He said, "Have to remain and get out of here." Yeah. The Bucks is doing their thing, bro. That's what I'm talking about right now. Doc was absolutely phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. Now, let's look at the stats here. Torian Prince had 10 points. Great game for him. That's all we need about what we need for him. If he can give us that or close to it, 8 to 10 points a game, especially when Chris Middleton come back and he could give us that off the bench, man, oh man, great. Big Brook Lopez gave us 13 points, right? He had 3 blocks, like always. Dame time. Dame Lillard was 10 for 17 from the floor, 8 for 13 from the three-point line, 9 for 9 from the free throw line. He had 12 assists, y'all, and 37 points. 37 points and 12 assists. The boys out there balling. Dame was out there balling, okay? Andre Jackson Jr., Action Jackson, my mans and them, had 6 points, but Andre Jackson, he had a couple of turnovers that was goofy, you know. But he's young, and I'd rather him get in the game now, learn how to play, learn from his mistakes, because all these players gonna make mistakes. He needs to get that out of his system now, right? Because I like Andre Jackson. I think he's our future. I think he's one of the guys who's gonna be a lockdown defender for us in the future. But yeah, he was 3 for 4 from the field. Andre Jackson Jr. had a great game for us, right? And he had nine big rebounds, just snatching them out the air on these cats. What's up, the Lieutenant Brent Fox in the building? What it do, fam? Yeah, you know the Bucks. We going on y'all. Now, yeah, he was on the hot seat. He was on the hot seat, old Doc. But, you know, Doc bounced back with all of his wisdom. With all of his wisdom. He bounced back with all of his wisdom. Because Doc don't be playing games with y'all haters out here. Now here we got Bobby Portis. I didn't like Bobby's game tonight. Bobby yesterday, he had a bad game. 5 for 15 from the floor. Bobby was making some boneheaded stuff. I don't know what was up with Bobby. He had 11 points, but it was not a good 11. He shot 15 shots to get 11 points. Bobby was missing point-blank layups, missing threes, just whatever, Bobby. You know what I'm saying? You know, but whatever. You're going to have games like that. But you can't be missing point-blank layups, man. Marshawn Beauchamp came right in the game, knocking down a 3. And he played 6 minutes, had 3 points, 2 rebounds, right? I wish Doc would have played him a little longer, but I understand why he didn't. Is because Pat Connaughton was actually playing very good. Pat Connaughton was actually, this was maybe Pat Connaughton's best game of the year. Pat Connaughton had 10 points off the bench. He had 8 rebounds, okay? 6 of them was defensive rebounds, so that's good. 4 for 8 from the field. Pat Connaughton played a real good game. Real good 21 minutes from Pat Connaughton, all right? DeLon Wright, I'm not a big fan of him yet. He still has to win me over. He had 5 points, though, but I ain't seen him do too much. You know what I'm saying? Gary Trent Jr. had an off game, but he'll bounce back from that. He was 1 for 9 from the floor. Only had 2 points, but he'll bounce back. I'm not worried about him. DeLon Wright, I need to see you do something, bro. And I need to see him do something. Ryan Rollins, I don't know whatever dude's name is, the youngster. I know he felt like an idiot because when he got that first start of his career, did good. Everybody was behind him. Bucks won. Then all of a sudden, you can't play the next game because you injured. And now the coach ain't even playing you no more. You fell out the rotation. Goofiness, man. When you get moments like that, you got to jump on. You got to seize those moments. But anyway, Giannis didn't play. And there was no problem. The Bucks still did their thing. We should have blew them out. But like I said, the referees was helping Miami Heat. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. We still smashed the gas on them. So the Bucks improved to 9-9. Should be 10-9. Or 10-8, I should say. It should be 10-8. But it's all right. It's all right. We rolling. Now, something else I want to discuss is the state of the NBA. All right. The NBA is absolutely horrible right now. Okay. And the NBA is making changes to the All-Star game. I don't know if y'all heard this, but But Adam Silver, the commissioner, is making changes to the NBA All-Star game this year. Remember they changed it from East versus West, and they said that it wasn't fair because all the good players is on one side or the other and all that crap. Then they changed it to like a pickup game to where it's like team captains, the guys, players, the two players who had the highest amount of votes is the captains. So it might be Team LeBron versus Team Giannis or Team LeBron versus Team Steph or something. But it's always going to be LeBron. So now they're changing it to they're going to have a tournament type of pickup games like so I guess it's going to be teams of 4 teams. 4 teams are 8 players apiece or something like that, and they're gonna play against each other in like a tournament. First team to score 40 points wins, something like that. You know what I mean? And the reason why they say they're doing this is because they're trying to bring back the competitiveness into the All-Star game because they said that it's not competitive no more. Guys are just coming out there just yakking up shots. Nobody's playing defense. It's just like a circus show pretty much. So that's why they want to change it, the league. Now, salute, Harris Ford. Salute to everybody in the building. King Vonnie, what it do? Smash the like button, y'all, and share the video. So apparently that's what the league is thinking about doing because they're trying to bring back some competitiveness to the All-Star game. And, I'm not even mad at Adam Silver. He's trying to figure out how to make the fans happy, how to continue to make money in the NBA, how to get people engaged, how to get these players back engaged. But the problem is the players. What's up, Bassiana, the beautiful Bassiana in the building? The problem is the players. These players, okay, are lazy, they soft, they crybabies, and they spoiled. Okay? This generation of basketball players are lazy, crybaby, soft dudes. That's just what they are. Okay? They have no sense of competitiveness. All of them want to be on the same team with each other. They don't want to beat the other guy. They want to join the super team, create super team. That's just what people do now. This ain't the same era. They're not mad at each other when they get on the court. You know what I'm saying? The players who still think like that are guys like Russell Westbrook. You know what I mean? People who attack. I mean, I remember one year, LeBron was sneak dissing Giannis because he was playing hard in the All-Star game. Just imagine that. Because he playing hard, LeBron told him, yeah, Giannis is the only guy I ever seen come out there and run 100 miles an hour up the court in the All-Star game. Here, he playing like he in the NBA Finals. Maybe because he cared. Baldy. Maybe because he wants to win. Baldy. And why is LeBron James always wearing do-rags and he ain't got no real hair? Like isn't that ridiculous? Like, isn't do-rags supposed to be like when you trying to like hold your hair down or waves or something like that? I hate when people do stuff like that, like walk around with brushes and you bald-headed. What are you brushing? Why you got a do-rag on and you don't got real hair? But anyway, the league is soft. This league today has the least, there's no competitive spirit with these guys. Kobe Bryant was competitive. He wanted to destroy the other team. Wasn't no real beef, but he wanted to destroy you on that court. Right? He wanted to send you home crying. He wanted you to have a bad day when you left. Michael Jordan wanted to destroy you. And see, LeBron fans and new age fans get mad when we talk like this. Oh, you coming at the new players. Oh, you old dudes always, bro. Whatever. Say whatever you want to say. All I know is these dudes soft. All of them. They soft, bro. They take games off for nothing. Look at Joel Embiid. Look at him. Joel Embiid start the season off. Well, I just want everybody to know I'm not playing no back-to-back. I just know I'm not doing it. You know what I mean? I ain't playing no back to back. Okay, you ain't playing back to back. You got a new coach. You ain't playing back to back. You got a new teammate, Paul George. He already a buster who stay hurt all the time. All he care about is his podcast. So what about the Philly fans? Then the fans get mad and they start scolding y'all. Here comes Joel Embiid. I don't deserve this. I do much for this city. I do so much, and you know, I do so much, and they don't just respect me. Dude, your teammate young Maxey had to come and chastise Joel Embiid and call him out in front of the team and say, "Look here, man. Salute the Saints in the cash app. Appreciate the love." He says, "LeBron stayed in the big house with Master JJ." Salute the Saints in the cash app. But anyway, Maxey had to check Joel Embiid and tell him, "Dude, we need you to be on time. You the leader. You need to be here on time. You need to be leading by example, blah, blah, blah." Shout out to Maxey for being a young player and having the testicular fortitude to call out the superstar of the team. And what happened the very next day? Joel Embiid was late, or 2 days later or something. He was late again. He don't care. He don't care. Joel Embiid is a disgrace, bro. I wouldn't trade Brook Lopez for Joel Embiid. No way, no how. Boxing Fan Times 4 is in the super chat with that 5-piece. Much love and much appreciation. Fab says LeBron changed the All-Star game because he couldn't beat the West and made it all about him. Hey, you know what? They say that. I can't prove he did that, but I did hear that people saying that LeBron had something to do with them changing from the East-West format. I heard that. I heard they said it wasn't fair or something. But whatever. I don't know if he really did that or not. But anyway, this is an era in the NBA where you can't even play defense. There's no physicality anymore, right? There's no literally all these dudes do is come down the court and yak up threes. That's it. Run down court, yak up a three. Run down court, yak up a three. I just seen dudes underneath the rim and pass it out for somebody to yak up a three. That's the way these coaches are telling these guys to play basketball now. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Yakking up threes. You can't play defense. Anybody who attempts to play defense, the referee blow their whistle. How dare you, boy? Don't you ever attempt to play defense again. Don't you know we need these points to get up high? It's pathetic. So in this era, where it's the least physical the NBA has ever been, right? This is the least physical the NBA has ever been in the history of the NBA, yet players are hurt more than any time in history. Why? Because they soft, they liars, they babies, they get paid too much money. I'm sorry, they just do. I don't like counting other people's money. I'm happy for these brothers making money, but I'm just telling you the truth. These dudes, listen, they get paid too much money without having to earn it. Okay? And now that they make that much money, I got my guaranteed money. And they sit back and do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Look at Mr. Mass. Mr. Mass over here hating on the Bucks already. The Bucks ain't frauds. No siree. No siree. I'm going to let you up in a minute. Let me finish cooking. So now, this is the worst era of basketball that I've seen. I'm not saying I don't know nothing about the 30s and 40s, whatever. I'm talking about that I've watched. It's pathetic, bro. It's so hard to watch a game when nobody's actually running plays. It's the same, set a screen, shoot a three. Screen, shoot a three. Roll to the basket, maybe. Dish out, shoot a three. Shoot a three, shoot a three, shoot a three, shoot a three. It's like, bro, where is The 3-point shot when I was growing up was a delicacy shot. It was a specialty shot. You know what I'm saying? Only snipers could shoot that shot. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else had pistols. And only the snipers had them sniper rifles. Now, people who supposed to have a pistol and got sniper rifles. And they out here just yakking them. Shooting 53 pointers a game. Oh, I made 17 of them. I made 18. You should shoot that many of them. It's ridiculous. Y'all been better off, bro. Bro, this is why when Giannis goes berserk, look at this. Now, Giannis is averaging, 32 points a game this year, right? He's averaging 32 points a game, right? And he's not even shooting threes. In years past, Giannis would shoot about, 3 or 4 threes a game? He's shooting like one, if that, a game. Me and Tuwal was talking about this. And Tuwal pointed out how Doc did a wonderful job of getting Giannis away from shooting them threes. He said, look, that's not your thing, man. It's not your thing. If you're wide open, you know what I'm saying, fine. But that's not your thing. By the time, if you shoot 3 threes, let's say maybe you make one if you shoot 4 of them. Okay? All you're doing is messing up your shooting percentage. You could easily take 2 steps in, they still gonna back up off of you, and you shoot that mid-range. And you know what? Giannis' mid-range has shot up astronomically. Doc got Giannis instead of shooting that 3, stepping in 2 more feet and shooting the mid-range. And he knocking it down at a 50% clip. 48% clip. Giannis is knocking down the mid-range. That's Doc Rivers coaching now. Now, I understand Doc Rivers got a history and people don't like him and stuff like that, you know. And yeah. I always been a fan of Doc Rivers. I always liked him. When he was coach of Orlando, I liked him. You know, Doc he from out here. He went to Marquette. You know what I'm saying? Doc is well respected in Milwaukee. I just didn't like the way Adrian Griffin got fired. I didn't like that. I didn't like the way Adrian Griffin got fired. I didn't think it was warranted to fire that dude. You know what I'm saying? He was doing good to me. He just, he was trying to learn and stuff like that. And I'm just, man, whatever. I just didn't like how it happened. But it ain't about Doc. So right now, Doc has finally found his rotations, I believe. So now, if these players play right, we should be good. Chris Middleton, it's been cleared to come back and play. I'm waiting his return. Chris Cash Money Middleton. I've been hard on Chris Middleton over the years. It's because I expect a lot from him. And he get on my nerves because he be streaky and stuff. But Chris, playoff time, Chris Middleton, listen, man. If I need a bucket and it's the playoff time, if it's 3 seconds left, and it's the Milwaukee Bucks versus whoever, and I need a bucket, and I can choose between Giannis, Dame, and Chris Middleton, get a ball to Cash Money Middleton. He gonna knock him down. Chris Middleton is gonna knock it down. I'll put my money on Chris to knock it down. The boy step up when he gotta step up. You know what I'm saying? Cash Money, he ain't playing no game. But at the end of the day, Chris Middleton coming back. So once he come back into the fold, all right, we gotta see how the team adjusts to Chris Middleton being back in the lineup. Hopefully everything work out good. Hopefully he still can move good laterally. He's been playing 5-on-5s and stuff, so that's good. So hopefully everything work out. And then Giannis come back, we'll be all right. Now, but this era of the NBA is pathetic. The fact that they have to do all this stuff for the All-Star game, changing the rules and all this type of stuff, man, come on, man. These dudes don't want to compete no more, man. The All-Star game is pretty much unwatchable. I used to love All-Star weekend, man. When I was a teenager, bro, and even in my early 20s, man, I loved the All-Star game. All-Star Weekend dunk contest, man, was fun. Because the guys want to be in the best stars want to be in the dunk contest to prove something, But until LeBron, of course, LeBron James came in, and whatever, man. This dude don't want to be in the All-Star game or dunk contest because he ain't got nobody to blame. I told you the only reason LeBron don't want to be in the dunk contest and never did it is because it's a solo situation and he got nobody to blame. See, if it's a team game, he could tell you, well, I mean, yeah, we lost, but, look at my numbers. I had 28 points, 10 assists, 10 rebounds. I had triple doubles. There's really nothing else I could have done. I mean, y'all got to look at somebody else to blame, Dunk contest, it's all on you. Yeah. See, he didn't want to step into greatness. Michael Jordan, Dominique Wilkins, all these great guys who stepped into greatness, Vince Carter, Kobe Bryant. All of it's just a race of passage. Just join the. Nah, man, I ain't gonna do it. I'm different. Fine, scary king. He the scary king. Abel say Chris Milton sucks. I don't trust Damian Lillard or Giannis in the clutch. Abel, I don't trust you in the comment section. How about that? Chris Milton sucks. You don't trust Dame. You don't trust. You ain't got to. You ain't even a Bucks fan. I got to trust him. You go somewhere and sit down somewhere, man. Somebody get Abel a biscuit. Get Abel one of them Popeyes biscuits. Get Abel a Popeyes biscuit in a drumstick and sit down somewhere, boy. Treat you like one of them kids. Get Abel a drumstick and a biscuit. Go over there and sit down. Yeah, boy, a freeze pop. Two Raw say, he said Chris Milton shot 49% from the field last season, 53% in the fourth quarter. Hey, but you can't tell these cats nothing, man. Listen, Two Raw, me and you was the most critical of Chris Milton, but the facts is the facts. When it's time to score and we need a bucket, I'm going with Chris Milton. Now I don't mind if he passes to Dame or something. Fine. I don't mind if they throw it to Giannis on the lob. But if I need a bucket, I will live and die by the Chris Milton shot. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you say you trust Dame. Okay, I thought you said you don't trust him. Okay, well, you need to sit down somewhere. You don't know what you're talking about. Let me go back up here. Yeah. Now finally you agree. LeBron should definitely be in the dunk contest. Mm-hmm. Anyway, I'm gonna send a link out. Let y'all come on here and talk some basketball with me. All right. Remember, y'all, keep it respectful. Do not come on here doing a bunch of cursing. Just pretend like, you know what I'm saying, you at a job interview or something. Or it's a bunch of children listening to it. Don't come on here with all that, you know what I'm saying, thuggish, ruggish bone talk y'all be doing. Too old for that now. You understand me? All right, let me see here. All right. Put the link in the chat. All right. Link is in the chat, ladies and gents. If y'all want to come on, talk some basketball. All right, hold on. Let me turn the speaker off so it won't be loud. Here we go. What's happening, Mr. Mass?
Hey, what's up, 78, man? Thanks for letting me come up, man. I appreciate that, big dog.
No problem, bro. You know that? Yeah, man. What's your thoughts, man? I know you say you think the Bucks is frauds and the Lakers. What do you think?
Yeah. Well, first and foremost, the Bucks are coming back down to earth a little bit. I looked up their stats before I came on because I want to be accurate here. 14th ranked offense, which is much better than what they were a few weeks ago. That defense is ranked number 16, middle of the pack, so that's much better than they were a week ago. And surprisingly, 7-8, Giannis, who's not a big volume mid-range shooter, he's shooting the ball well from mid-range. I looked it up. I mean, he's actually not bad this season. Now you can question the volume, but who cares? I mean, he's making the shots, at a above 50% clip. Not so well from 20 to 24 feet, but
Mm-hmm.
outside of that, I mean, he's been above average. Now, here's my issue with the Milwaukee Bucks, okay? And it has very little to do with their offense because anytime you put Dame and Giannis on the same court, they're going to figure something out. I mean, it's the regular season, so I mean, they're going to win games. My thing is defensively. I don't think they're the same team defensively. They don't guard the three ball very well. They might be one of the worst 3-point defensive teams in the league. And then here's the thing, too. Come postseason basketball, and I'm curious to get your thoughts on this. It's a pick and roll game. It's a pick and roll league. And so I'm going to pick on Dame Lillard every single time. I'm going to put Brook Lopez in a high pick and roll with one of my speedy guards and just take advantage of it. And so in tight, contested, winning time, close games, when you need to get a bucket, I just trust teams like Boston to, if it's Jason, Jalen, I'm sorry, if it's Jason, Jalen, Derek White, they can call for a high pick and roll and get Dame on them, and then it's just money time. And then too, I don't like the shot selection at times from Dame Lillard, right? That high pick and roll up top of the key, he's going to double pump a 3-point shot. And so his shot selection in the fourth quarter is questionable. And then I don't believe in Giannis onto the Kupo's offensive package when it counts to most. If I pack that paint and he can get downhill using his physicality, I ask this question to every Bucks fan. What's his half-court go-to move that you trust, right, that he can do consistently and get it off and shoot it at a high rate when it counts the most? I don't know what that is. And so, listen, the Bucks are playing much better basketball, and let's be consistent here. The Lakers have had an easy schedule. They won 6 in a row. They lost last night. They lost to Orlando, and I think they lost another game as well. Let's be consistent here. The Bucks in the last 2 weeks, I'm a Rockets fan. They beat the Rockets by 1 point, and other than that, their wins have come against subpar teams. And so we got to be honest in our assessment. And listen, that's okay, right? Because at this point, it's just about getting wins, and I'm okay with that. But I'm not going to get too high or get too low with this team because I think their schedule wasn't that tough. Now, last night's win, decent, right? Actually, above decent. Your best player didn't play, Chris didn't play, and you beat Tyler, Jimmy, Terry Rozier. So you get full credit for that win. But I need to see more consistency out of this team versus some of the better teams in the league, a la Boston, Cleveland. You know what I'm saying? Then when you come out west, obviously Phoenix and teams like that, Denver, Minnesota, what have you. And so, but again, though, I'm going to give them the credit because it's the regular season and you don't apologize for wins, especially on the road when you're shorthanded. But what's your thoughts on the end of games and teams seeking out Dame and then offensively their shot selection when it comes to most?
I think you make some fair points, but I think that it's the pick and roll with Dame. I think I'm not worried about no team except for Boston when it comes with that, because Boston will take advantage of Brook Lopez. Okay, I don't see the other teams in the East except for maybe Orlando being able to take advantage of us with that matchup. And Brook Lopez, I think Dame will be fine, especially now that Doc has found the right rotations. In the beginning of the season, Doc was playing these guys, and Gary Trent Jr. was playing horrible. So was Torian Prince playing horrible, and Doc did not want to play the Action Jackson. He didn't want to play him. He didn't want to play none of the young guys. He was running with Pat Connaughton way too much. Pat Connaughton was getting beat, and that's why we look so horrible. Now we're warming up, and like you say, yes, it has to be some consistency, but we've been winning. So I don't even care if there is chump teams. We got to beat them. We got to beat them because listen, if we lose to those chump teams, everybody gonna say the Bucks getting whooped by chump teams. We supposed to beat them. Now, you just said we beat the Rockets. The Rockets is on fire. We beat them. It don't matter if it's by 1 point. We beat them. Right. Another thing you said was this. You said that what's going to be Giannis's go-to move when they shut off the paint? Fair point. But you also pointed out Giannis' mid-range been wet. It's been wet this year, though. And I'm telling you, we're going to be all right. We're going to be all right. Especially, listen, bro, we're going to be fine. Giannis mid-range, I can trust. If he's shooting that boy at 48, 50%, we're going to be just fine. And they not going to be – and listen, this is the difference too. Giannis is not bringing the ball up the court as much no more like he did in years past. Now that we got Dame, he's not bringing the ball up the court because once Giannis brings the ball up the court, he gives the defense a chance to set up that wall. And now they stop. They got to get the ball out of his hands. But if he is playing off the ball and he's allowing the point guards or other people to bring the ball up the court, Giannis can play off the ball. He can slash to the basket. And that's where a lot of his points is coming from. You know what I'm saying? And that's how we won the championship when we first got Drew Holiday, because you took the ball out of Giannis' hands. If you force Giannis to be the point guard, the point forward, that's when we are not at our best, in my opinion. Because then teams can just build that wall. And that's when Giannis didn't have a jumper. But I think he doing his thing now. Let me go to Abel, though. He came in. What's up, Abel?
What's happening? I'm still here to give you some of your treatment for the blood bug syndrome you need, though. So I just keep messing with you. But to tell you the truth, though, I will say that the Bucks have been turning things around a little bit. But I've said this many times, and I know Bert can attest to this. I don't trust Doc Rivers. I'm sorry. Listen, the truth of the matter is that he's done well so far, and they've been beating the teams as they're supposed to. And I'm not going to judge him on that. My issue is going to be in the postseason. That's where I get very critical of Doc Rivers. Rewinding back to 2020, when they blew another 3-1 lead when he was coaching the LA Clippers. How many times he blown 3-1 leads in the playoffs? And more importantly, every single time he don't make adjustments to the opposition. That's where I become the most critical of Doc Rivers. It ain't nothing personal against him because he's an accomplished coach. I'm talking about the X's and O's and adjustments. That's what I'm worried about. But as of right now, the Bucks have been turning things around. They've actually done better with their rotations better and their substitution patterns. I still don't like their defense because their defense gives up a ton of 3-pointers. And more importantly, they give up at least about 115 points per game. That's concerning to me because because they used to be one of the better defensive teams now. But I guess when you lose some of your top defensive anchors, that's going to make an impact. But either way, I think the Bucks have been doing a little bit better. As far as the Lakers are concerned, the Lakers, I will admit, they've had an easy schedule and they've had some mini winning streaks, and then they had moments when they're bad. I think that JJ Redick's done a good job in terms of fixing their offense better, but it's their defense that needs to work because they score a lot of points, but they give up a lot of points themselves too because they go through stretches where they don't score a lot. You know what I mean? And right. And let me say this. Dalton Connect, I really like him. I think he's becoming the steal of the draft because he can spread the floor, he can shoot the ball very effectively. And now I think that since he's becoming much more of an established player who can shoot the three, LeBron is able to do a lot of different creative things with Dalton Connect that they weren't able to do in recent years. So I think that it's helped them out a lot. So that's my takes.
Okay, Abel. My brother Bert from marketing is in the building. What's happening with it, Bert? You on mute, brother? There you go.
Good, General. What's going on, General? What's going on, everybody? Man, good to be up here again. 3 things real quick. Milwaukee showed me 3 things last night. They showed me 1, they can win without Giannis, no issue. Mm-hmm. They showed me 2, that they know how to play perimeter defense. And they showed me 3, that if they stick to when they have a key offensive player who's putting the pressure on the opposite team and they're sticking to a pick and pop offensive flow, they will crush a team. Bad part about it was they had too many unforced errors and fouls in the second and third quarter. Otherwise, that game wouldn't have been close, General. That game would not have been close. Yeah. They kept, They kept Miami in the game with unforced. Bobby Porter shooting. What's his name? Porter's shooting 4 and 5 feet.
That was horrible.
He was shooting 4 and 5 feet behind the line, the 3-point line, folks. It was unbelievable. Bricking layups, like General said in his analysis earlier. Turnovers when he's holding the ball. Bobby, it's a pick and pop offensive flow. That means the ball is out of your hands within 1 or 2 seconds if you're doing nothing with it. And that showed in the fourth quarter down the stretch. I like Doc Rivers' fourth quarter lineup. He showed me some good coaching. I'm hard on Doc Rivers. He showed some good coaching last night. When Scary Terry got hot and got put the pressure on, he made really key offensive adjustments. Some really good key defensive adjustments. Told them crash the boards, get every defensive rebound, no matter what. Let them shoot, crash the boards, which is a good gamble in a tight game like that. When you have two hot players on the floor, you're going to need all the possessions you can get. Crash the defense, crash the offensive board. And when they played down the stretch in the fourth quarter with that boy AJ Green, who's shooting the cover off that last night.
Hey, that's Billy the Kid.
Man, look, I see why you call him Billy the Kid. I seen him show out on some, you know what, I can really do this. Just give me the opportunity. And Doc limited Bobby's touches by taking him out the game when he needed to most. I was like, there you go. That was good coaching right there. I'm going to go with the team that's in there because they're scrappy. They're getting on the defensive rebounds. They're competing for every offensive rebound, and they're getting the ball to Dame, who's making the right decision. And what was the brother? He had a bad night, but he was making great passes down the end. Trent Jr. He was hitting he hit every open player, hit AJ every time he was open. Bam, bam, bam. There's AJ again. There he is again. Redeemed himself for his poor offensive performance and at times lulls on defense. So that was clutch going down the stretch. So they showed me those three things, and I think Milwaukee can compete. It's going to take something. They're going to need to be able to play perimeter defense and smash on the boards in the playoffs with a healthy team to get past a Boston Celtics team who does two things really great. They play great perimeter defense, and they crash the defensive boards like none other. So it should be interesting seeing Milwaukee with the whole team.
Hey, all facts, man. Mr. Matt, you want to respond? Is Mr. Matt still there? Let me see. You on mute? Oh, well, we got somebody else. Hold on. What's happening with it, bro?
Hey, how's it going? Salute. 78 Sports TV.
Salute to you, good brother. Pronounce your
name.
Good to see you. Malando?
Yeah. I was in Ammer's stream. I'm always in Ammer's stream, and what's his brother's name? 78 Sports TV ticket, and what do you call it? 2 Raw. I'm in all y'all streams.
Okay, yes sir, brother. Yes sir, man. What's your thoughts, brother, about what we talking about with the Bucks, man?
I would have to disagree with some of the brothers on the panel here about Doc Rivers. I mean, I'm not like a Doc Rivers fanatic, but I mean, it's kind of unfair to judge his post-season mistakes, because how are you supposed to win when your best players are injured all the time? So it's unfair to judge someone based off those losses, because they don't even have their best players playing when those times that happened. For example, like Eric Spoelstra, right? He's an amazing coach. I don't hear no smoke about, the last time he won a championship was with LeBron and the super team, right? I'm not saying he's a horrible coach, but I'm saying he's not looked at as the same way as Doc Rivers, right? Doc Rivers, right? His championship with Boston, he had all his players healthy and they beat the Lakers, right? The second year they went back to the finals, KG was injured. So injury is a major issue for Doc Rivers. Last year we came to the playoffs for the Milwaukee Bucks. I'm a Bucks fan, right?
Yes, sir.
The reason why we didn't go far is because none of our players were playing. Everyone was injured. So, and we had Chris Middleton with no legs carrying the team. I mean, look at now, like ever since Chris Middleton played the playoffs, he hasn't played yet.
I mean, ever since the year we won the championship, every year after that, we had injuries in the playoffs. Every year after that.
Exactly, yeah. I mean, the major issue with the Bucks is health. Any team can say that. Any team's coach can say, we need health. Look at KD. As soon as he came back, they beat the Lakers. They were struggling without him.
Right.
So it's health reasons, right? Especially when you have a star that it draws a lot of attention, and that star is injured. Now the other team is like barbecue chicken. Let's eat them alive.
Right.
You know what I mean? But yeah, that's all I got to say. I just had to disagree about the Doc Rivers thing, because every coach's dream is to have all of their players play, and once you're injured, it's hard to it's hard to win, man.
Yeah, for sure. Appreciate you, man. And
Yeah, man. Thanks for letting me on.
yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Always welcome here, man. All Bucks fans are welcome here.
Yes, sir.
Now,
All right, brother.
yes, sir. Peace.
Peace.
Now, what, Abel, would you want to say something, Abel?
Yeah, I was gonna say something in response to what he said about Doc Rivers, because that is basically, listen, injuries is going to be a part of basketball regardless of any postseason. That happens, but you can't excuse the fact that Doc Rivers has had numerous 3-1 leads in his entire coaching career, and he's self-destructing in each and every single one of them. I don't listen. When you're up, when you have that kind of if you're up in that kind of advantage, you're supposed to put away those kind of teams. But let me tell you something. 2015, what happened when he was coaching the Clippers? Up 3-1 against the Rockets. And what happened? His team self-destructed. 2020, when he was with the Clippers again.
But this is the thing.
In 2020.
Go ahead. Finish your point.
Yeah. I was gonna say in 2020, what happened then when they were up 3-1 against the Denver Nuggets? I'm not trying to hear that, bro. Like, at the end of the day, listen, Doc Rivers makes no freaking adjustments during postseason time. He always constantly does the same patterns time and time again. When you do the same things over and over again, guess what? You're going to have the same results over and over again. Now, last year was not entirely his fault because he didn't have his entire roster there with him. I mean, this is what it is. So, yeah.
Okay. Well, I can't hold it against Doc when you have the Philly stuff. I can't hold it against him because he had Joel Embiid. And Joel Embiid is just he's Harry from the Hendersons. You know what I'm saying? He's ridiculous. Just a big brute. Just some big Sasquatch just walking around. He ball out every once in a while. So I can't hold that against Doc when you dealing with Joel Embiid and you dealing with James Harden, and we know James Harden, turnover machine and ungrateful and don't even want to play. He want the whole offense to go through him. I can't hold that against him because now you got Nick Nurse over there with Philly. And Nick Nurse, is he the worst coach in the NBA right now? Is Nick Nurse the worst coach in the NBA? I think Nick Nurse might be worst coach in the NBA, right behind JJ Redick. That's what I think. But anyway, what's up, CB Sports TV, Carbarell? What's happening? Now, Mr. Mash, you back? Mr. Mash must be gone. He must have stepped away.
Yeah, he might be busy with something. I don't know.
May I rebuttal your point, General?
Yeah, go ahead, brother. Bert.
Well, here's my thing. When you take a head coaching job or any coaching job, you're saying, I can coach this team. I have the wherewithal to coach the components that this team is comprised of. I know what to do when this point guard. I know what to do with that shooting guard. I can plug in an offensive system that'll make this work. That's what you're saying in the interview. That's when you're getting hired off your resume. So my thing with Doc Rivers was, I've seen him at his peak when he won the world championship. I seen him when he got back to the finals, and that Doc Rivers was, how can I put it? He knew what he was doing because he coached that team. He had players that were hangovers from his era. You know what I mean? The style of basketball, the understanding of the game, the nuances of the game. He had players like Paul Pierce, Big Ticket, and Ray Allen, who were from that era. You know what I mean? Who came up watching him play basketball. Learning that game, learning that style of game. So, just at the end of the day, when a coach is saying, I can do this, that's what it is. So I've been hard on him, but, he showed me last night that he can do it. I mean, it's just a matter of being consistent. So, but I just wanted to rebut that just because if you're taking that job as the head coach, that's what you're supposed to do.
Right. Now, I agree. If you take the job, you accept the job, you got to do the job. But if you hire me for any position, and you say, look, man, let's say I'm going to be a forklift operator. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be a forklift operator. And they say, look, okay, well, we got this state-of-the-art forklift for you, and the job is going to be easy. All you got to do is press this button. The car drives itself. All you got to do is press button. It drives itself. It picks up the machine, the pallets, and paste them on the thing. It does all that by itself. With all this new AI technology, all you got to do is press the button. Oh, wow, okay, that's an easy job. Yeah, sure it is. Then you get there, you get the job, and all of a sudden that machine breaks. Now they put you on some 1974 forklift and tell you, well, hey, we hired you. You got to get out here and make it work. But what? Whoa. This ain't what I signed up for, though. So now I got to learn how to actually drive a forklift. Now I got to do this and I got to do that. Doc Rivers, I like Doc. I've been watching him since the Orlando days. I liked him as the coach of the Celtics. The only time he ever upset me was with the Ray Allen situation. I didn't like how he dealt with the Ray Allen situation. I thought he did Ray dirty. You know what I'm saying? But whatever. So that's an issue for me. Other than that, I think Doc Rivers and the Bucks can win a championship if we are healthy in the playoffs. If Giannis is healthy, Chris Middleton, Dame Dallas is healthy. If we got those three guys in the playoffs, or if I don't know, the Bucks might trade Chris Middleton. I don't know. I gotta see what happens. But if we go into the playoffs with Giannis, Chris Middleton, and Dame healthy, all right, I think we win. I think we win the chip. I don't see nobody in the league beating us. I don't see nobody else in the league beating us. If those three are healthy, it's gonna be hard pressed to beat that offense. Defense, yeah, we're gonna have some problems. Right? Because we old. Those three are old. So that means we gotta surround those three with some young talent. But we necessarily can't do that because Brook Lopez is also old. Okay? Bobby Portis is horrible on defense. So if we play a center, that's gonna be pretty much 4 old people on the court. All right? And then we're gonna have one youngster, probably in Andre Jackson Jr. on the court, hustling and bustling for us. So I don't know what we're gonna do, but the Bucks might need to invest in finding a young center, a young big man who can move. Got some good fast lateral movement, because otherwise, we might be in trouble. But our window for a championship is closing. This might be our last year with this lineup as is to win a championship. I think that after this year, we can't keep the same starting 5. You know what I mean? Brook Lopez, beast. I love Brook. I still don't think the Bucks are using Brook Lopez to the best of his ability offensively. So Brook Lopez, Giannis, Chris Middleton, Dame, and then let's say we put in Andre Jackson Jr., right, as shooting guard, right? With that starting 5, it's a very potent starting 5. Okay, Andre Jackson Jr. is not really a shooter, but he's young. He's a defender, so we can put him on the quick young players from the other team, the best player. Have him guard that guy. Now, off the bench, we got Taurean Prince coming in. We got Gary Trent Jr. coming in. We got AJ Green, young pistol starter, right? We got a lot of work on the bench. We got Bobby Portis. So, with all that being said, the Bucks defense, yes, it needs to be improved. But the Bucks historically, when I say historically, I'm talking about the last, in the last 10 years, right? Mike Budenholzer and the Bucks defense, the Bucks team is built on clogging the paint. We give up 3-point shots. We clog the paint and we give up 3-point shots because by the numbers, these guys ain't gonna hit all them threes. Yes, if they hit all them threes, we're gonna get blown out for sure. But if we clog the paint and don't give up no easy 2-pointers and play it by the numbers, and we get the actual rebounds, if we just rebound, we can beat them on the other court. The problem with the Bucks is when we get the rebound and we go down court, we're one and done. Nobody's crashing the offensive boards. We got nobody crashing the offensive rebounding boards. Everybody's rushing because we're old. Everybody's rushing back down court to not get beat. That's where the young guys come into play. If we get some actual young guys who could sprint up and down the court and do all of that, we'd be fine. So it's an unfortunate situation, bro. We in the middle of a transition situation with the Bucks right now, because this is Brook Lopez last year, possibly Chris Middleton's last year as a Buck, possibly. Dame is older. Yeah, I feel bad for calling him old because I'm old. I'm way older than all of them. But it's basketball years. You know, everybody's getting older. So I don't know what we're gonna do here, man. But I think Doc needs. Go ahead, Abel. You got something to say?
Yeah, real quick. I'm just gonna say for just because I'm a Bulls fan, it's gonna be the last time you'll see Giannis in a Bucks uniform because he's coming to my Chicago Bulls. I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
It's all cap.
There's no. I know it's never gonna it's never gonna happen because the Bulls organization is just crap. So I'm being real with you. But here's the deal. I do think that the Bucks right now. I think their window of a championship is close shut because right now the Eastern Conference is far improved now with the Cavaliers and obviously with the Celtics. I think the Celtics are going to win the championship this year because I just don't see anyone. The only way they're going to lose again is they beat themselves because my concern with the Celtics is that they shoot way too many threes to my like. I don't mind the threes.
Yeah.
But that's where they lose many of their games because they take too many threes and they don't attack the paint a lot. I've seen that a lot when it comes to the Celtics because whenever Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum put their heads down and get to the rim or create shots for other people off of the movement of their offense, they can't be beat. But like I said, if they jack too many threes, they're going to go through stretches where they can't score. So you might beat them. But I just think now, presently as constructed with the Celtics, barring injury, I think they'll win their second straight title. But the only way they'll beat themselves is if they shoot themselves out of a championship. But as far as the Bucks is concerned, I think they're not. As far as I'm concerned, I think I can only see them going to the semifinals. Other than that, they're too old right now, and their defense has been suspect to my liking. I mean, it's not the same as it was in the championship season, but at the same time, I just have not liked what the Bucks have decided to do with the core players of their roster. And you know that Giannis is the type of player, yeah, he'll stick it out, but if he doesn't like what he sees, then what is he supposed to do? Waste his time entirely in Milwaukee while the organization does nothing for him? So you have to be wary of that. I'm just telling you, bro.
Let me tell you this. Let me tell you why that's cap.
I'm just telling you, bro. I'm telling you this.
No, I hear that's your opinion. I feel you. Let me tell you why it's cap, though.
Go ahead.
And then people in the chat, y'all got to smash the like button. What is going on here, bro? Y'all, what's the likes looking like? It's filthy out here.
Smash the like.
Yeah, we're trying to talk basketball.
Yes, smash the like button for this man.
Doing us filthy out here in these streets. But anyway, Giannis is not leaving the Bucks. Giannis has already told everybody he models himself off of Tim Duncan. He said he wants to be like Tim Duncan. Tim Duncan stayed with the Spurs since forever, ever. Giannis also understands that Milwaukee he's a loyal guy. This team drafted him, okay? Now, he's not going to leave the Bucks. I don't believe so. I could be wrong, but I don't believe so. I think it's a 99% chance Giannis stays with the Bucks his entire career, unless the Bucks trade him on some wild, crazy mess. But I don't see him leaving Milwaukee. That's a myth that the media wants him to leave the Milwaukee Bucks. The media wants Giannis to leave the Bucks because they want him on their favorite team. So they say, "Oh, Giannis to the Knicks, Giannis to the Lakers, Giannis
Yeah. We know.
to all these teams, Golden State." Giannis ain't said none of this. You know what I mean? He ain't said none of this. That's what the media is saying. But go ahead, Bert.
But here's the difference. But here's the difference, 78. But here's the difference. The difference between Tim Duncan and Giannis is the Spurs were an organization that had a quality management system that knew how to scout talent. I don't know about the Bucks though. I'm telling you this listen, I get that Giannis is a loyal dude, but at the same time, if the organization's not doing him any favors, what is he supposed to do? Let his career to continue to suffer while the organization does nothing?
I'm gonna tell you why Giannis will never leave the Bucks. Giannis will be a fool to lead the Bucks. I'm gonna tell you why. Giannis is the king of Milwaukee. Now listen to this. Matter of fact, he the king of Wisconsin. Giannis can go anywhere in this state and not pay for nothing. I'm talking about he ain't got to pay for no car. He ain't got to pay for no hotel. He ain't got to pay for no food. His wife ain't got to pay for nothing. His kids ain't got to pay for nothing. It's posters and billboards and murals all everywhere about Giannis Antetokounmpo. He is the king of Milwaukee. Giannis leaves Milwaukee and goes to L.A. or New York. That's where the scrutiny comes. See, small towns, we ain't going to destroy the great things we got here. You go to L.A., go to New York, and miss some free throws and see what happens. Go to New York and go to L.A., and all of a sudden, your knee flare up so you can't play. See what happens. Go to L.A. and New York and come to the post-game press conference eating chicken wings and laughing when you just lost. See what happens. He ain't going nowhere. He's staying right here where he can be king.
That's why Reggie stayed a Pacer, General. You know what I mean? He went to that small market and said, I can be a king here and put in some real work and make a effort to be the legend I said I was going to be on draft day. So yeah, I agree with you there. But Brook Lopez, the thing I don't like about, and I think this is probably going to be his last year with the Bucks. The thing I don't like about how the Bucks use him is the best part of his game is his back to the basket game.
Yes.
The least talked about and best part of his game is his back to the basket game. The two times I've seen them run a play where they dumped the ball to him inside, bucket, and it was easy. Up and under, drop step, and use the rim as protection on the other side. Defensive player had no chance to stop that. None. He can do that 5, 6, 7 times a game. Easy work. That's 14 points in the paint. Plus and ones, and he's got a great touch. We know he can shoot. He's got a great touch. But he is a great interior passer, and his back to the basket game is one of the rare ones in the NBA left. So that's that. I'd hate to see them squander. I hope Doc realizes when they watch the tape, man, every time I dump the ball into Brook, he scores, and it's not even close. You know, if the Bucks are going to entertain trading Chris Middleton, do yourselves a favor, Milwaukee. Make sure he ends up nowhere near the Celtics, because Danny Ainge has a real knack for getting players he wants. Real talk. Chris Middleton would have to be, man. Look.
Then
Ainge don't even work for the Celtics no more. That's Brad Stevens.
Well, Brad Stevens. I'm sorry, not Danny Ainge. The Celtics.
Yeah, Brad Stevens.
The Celtics team, I should say, have a real knack for getting the players they want to fit that system, and they do it through, you know, cash and trades. You know what I mean? So they just have and plus a lot of players want to go play for a winner as their careers are waning. So, you know, make sure he doesn't end up over there. 2 things he'll have to do was come off the bench and shoot and go back to the bench. That's all he'll have to do. He'll add another maybe season to his career doing something like that. Plus, he's money. He would be money in a system like that. Mid-range and long range, whoo, money.
Right.
And lastly, the Celtics win because they're dogs on defense when it counts. No one ever talks about. They talk about the 3-point shooting, and they talk about this when it counts in games. They are dogs on defense. They're going to get on your best player. They're going to run down on your best scheme, and they're going to say, "All right, beat our defense with it." And in the NBA game, when the professional game is so fast, I've had the privilege to play against 3 NBA players, no name, no blame. My cousin is married to an active Cleveland Cavalier, no name, no blame. It's different, General. It's different. Like they move quicker. They move fast. It's like wow, that game. Watching them playing with. I played with DeMar Johnson. You remember him, General, from Cincinnati? I think he ended up
Yeah,
playing. Yeah, man. When we was out in Bethesda, we had an open run and everything. I'm like, yo, this is different. Watching them play, 6'8" dude who was out there with the skills of 5 positions. You know what I mean? Like that game is so fast when you're playing defense and you're giving your team opportunities with the amount of touches, you're increasing your team's chances to win. And that's what the Celtics do. You know what I mean? Down the stretch, they get the most touches. And it's a matter of them all just hitting their shots. You don't see too many teams down the stretch getting more touches than them. I think when Atlanta beat them the other night, was that Atlanta or Brooklyn? Brooklyn beat them the other night in the Emirates. You seen down the stretch like them just not hit their shots. You know what I mean? Otherwise, they would have won that game. Which is, to Mahari's point, if they don't hit their shots, they put themselves in behind the 8 ball, a little bit. But they still dogs on defense. And lastly, I think when Giannis comes back, when the Milwaukee Bucks start the real deep Eastern Conference play against the upper echelons, they're going to need to see how good of a defensive team they are interior wise. Like Milwaukee has the size, big lumbering dude. Big Lopez is a real big dude. You know what I mean? Giannis is real big. These big dudes. You see how much of the paint they take up. The thing I don't like is when they playing lax perimeter defense for Milwaukee, like which they didn't last night. When they're playing lax perimeter defense, you make them two in the paint ineffective. You know what I mean? Shoot, it's like boom, long range shot, turnover. Other teams crashing the boards. Boom, 4 players crashing on 2 is a big mismatch. So you see a lot of that with Milwaukee. Hopefully, as they're cooking going down the stretch, Doc figures that out. And, I think at the end of the season, the 2 teams that's going to be left standing in the East is Milwaukee and the Celtics. And that's going to be interesting to see who can get there in 7. So, anyways, but I'm going to get back in the chat, General. Thank you for letting me come up here and chop it up with you. Lions Den basketball community, LDBC Hoops. Hit the like, guys. Appreciate you, bro.
Yes, sir. Salute to you, good brother. I appreciate you coming through, Bert from Marketing in the building. Hey, fam, just in the back, Dace. What's that, Dace or something? Put your camera on so I can see who you is. I'm not familiar with you, bro. I just want to make sure I'm dealing with a real person, not a troll. Turn your camera on real quick, and then okay, I see you. All right, I just had to do that. Make sure I wasn't dealing with no weirdo troll coming in here to say something crazy. All right, but anyway, one second. All right, here we go. All right, fam, what's up, bro?
Yo, what's up? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. I hear you good.
All right, man. What's up? Big time Milwaukee Bucks fan. Love the win
Yes,
that came out last night. I love that, Dame came out aggressive as always. More than anything, I think we're right up there with teams such as Boston, Knicks, OKC, but I do think we need to make some pieces, move some pieces, and a couple more revealing trades. I put in the comment sections. I don't know if you've seen, but I think hopefully we can get Cam Thompson and Zaire Williams. I think his name is, or if we can get,
I know about Cam Thompson. Go ahead though, brother.
Yeah, like I was saying, I love the adjustments Doc has made as a coach. I love how he went ahead and made a decision to put Gary Trent Jr. on the bench, and you've seen how great that was for overall our team. I'd like to see more changes in the near, like more success coming up. I think we're just right up there with Boston, right up there. But I just think we need to make way more remarkable trades and to overall help our team.
All day, I agree with you, brother. All day. Now let me address Queen 71. So to Queen in the chat, she said, "Oh, That's your best reason, 78. Come on, bro. No. If you talking about Giannis leaving, let me tell you something. The burden of proof is not on me. It's on y'all. All of y'all haters. They want Giannis to leave Milwaukee so bad, so desperately. Giannis has never listen. How many contract extensions has he had? Y'all want him to leave so bad. He's still here. He ain't left yet. He keeps signing contract extensions. But according to y'all, no, man. Giannis gone, man. This is the last year for Giannis. He out of here. Giannis ain't gonna re-sign with the Bucks. Giannis gone. Y'all said that ever since Giannis has jumped into the superstar stratosphere, y'all have been coming out saying this nonsense about Giannis. And he's never left the Bucks. This is media hype. I'm gonna tell you why he won't. I'm gonna tell you something, Queen. Now I got to cut you now, Queen. I'm sorry. I got to cut you.
Uh-oh.
Let me take this off of the screen. Let me go. I'm gonna put these other pictures up here. This is why he ain't going to the Warriors. Look at him. Look at this. Giannis would never go to the Golden State Warriors. And Steph Curry, look at him.
Man.
Light skin energy. I don't need negativity around me. Get out of here, bro. Get him out of here.
Listen. Man, I'd love to play with Steph Curry. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, I want to play. And listen.
He said, I'm gonna tell you.
Listen, you can.
Well, hold on, hold on. I'm gonna tell you why he ain't going to the Lakers. Tell me what's odd about this picture.
He got baby.
Here we go again with that.
What's wrong about this picture? Ain't no way Giannis going to the Lakers and this man got a ball.
Hey.
I'm just
Puff Daddy. Pete.
Hey, 78. You may want to take off that picture, bro. You giving me bad vibes. I'm just saying. But as far as Steph Curry, I'm talking about.
You getting excited? What you talking about?
I said I'm getting bad vibes. With the baby oil bottle on the picture. That's why I'm trying to help you out, brother. Because you know why? You know the people that hate on Diddy so much. You know what I mean? That's why I'm trying to tell you. Don't put that picture up. Bro. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
But let me say this. Let me say this. Listen, you can criticize Steph Curry all you want to, but I guarantee you this: if he were on the Bucks right now, you would be praising him. You wouldn't believe because that motherfucker can shoot the ball.
Anybody that's a Bucks player, I'm praising them.
Oh yeah, of course you would. Of course you would.
If LeBron James was a Buck, he'd be my guy. But he ain't.
Oh sure. I don't believe that,
bro. Listen. I don't root against the Bucks. I've been a Bucks fans since we sucked. I remember we had Ty Day and y'all remember Brad Terrell, what's his name? Terrell Brandon. Remember Terrell Brandon?
Yeah, Terrell Brandon. Yeah, of course. I watched the Bucks when they had the big three of Glenn Robinson, Sam Cassell, Ray Allen, Scott Williams, Irvin Johnson, and Tim Thomas. Yeah, I remember them Bucks. That was part of my early days.
What do you know about Irvin Johnson, man?
Because he started for the Timberwolves back in 2004, and he used to be the starter for the '96 Seattle SuperSonics. Bro, bro, come on,
my bad.
Bro, listen.
I ain't gonna question.
Let me tell you something.
I'm not gonna question your gangster no more, Avery.
Thank you. Because listen, bro. You know the Bucks of 2001 with Sam Cassell, Ray Allen, Glenn Robinson, Scott Williams, Irvin Johnson. Then you had the bench of Lindsey Hunter. You know what I mean? Darvin Ham. You know what I'm saying? And who else was on there, dude? Jason Caffey too. Joel Priscilla from Minnesota too, from Bloomington as well. Come on, man. You know I watch basketball. Stop. Come on now.
Yeah, I hear you.
So But I'm gonna tell you this though too. It's always gonna be fuck George Karl over here because he's just a piece of shit.
And well, calm down with the cursing, brother.
I'm sorry. I just had to get it out
But no,
because I hate.
but yeah, I get you.
cannot
I hear
stand
you. I hear you on George Karl. George Karl definitely messed the Bucks up, man. Who is this? Hold on 1 second. I trade LeBron to Milwaukee for Giannis straight up. I trade AD and Giannis on the front court over James and Davis right now. Oh, you saying you a Laker fan? So you thought what you're saying? You a Laker fan and you want Giannis on your team? I don't know what you're saying other than that.
Well, you know what though? I'll tell you what. I would love to see Anthony Davis with the Bucks too over Brook Lopez. Having him and Giannis together, that'd be a good, front court combination. That'd be good. The only thing is that Anthony Davis gets hurt a lot, so that's my concern.
Yeah, Anthony Davis is a weirdo. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's cool. He is better than Brook Lopez, but we'll see what happens though. But Abel, tell the people where they can find you, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Y'all can find me right here on YouTube, Mahari Nation Sports Podcast. You know where to find me. I ain't hard to find. And more importantly, I am a U.S. citizen, not an immigrant. The hell with you, Junior too, with your nonsense. Always coming in here saying, oh, I'm going to go ice on your ass. Man, shut up, Junior too, with your lazy chicken-headed ass. You're the one who ducked me in Atlanta, so I don't want to hear nothing from you. Anyway, I'm out of here. Deuces.
Hey, salute, young Abel. Hey, man. Abel came through here talking crazy. Hey, shout out to all the brothers and sisters that came through. Salute to all of y'all. Smash that like button, share the video. Giannis is not leaving the Bucks. Y'all been saying this. Y'all been hoping, wishing, and praying for years that Giannis leave. He not leaving. He not going nowhere. He's loyal to Milwaukee. No, Queen. I don't need no other explanation. Y'all are the ones. The burden of proof is on y'all. Y'all the ones saying he gonna leave. I'm in Milwaukee. He ain't going nowhere. Giannis is comfortable right here where he's the king. Why go somewhere else and have to start all over again and build all? He's not going to do it. I'm telling you. I know how Giannis think. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I'm going to go downstairs and steal some of this Thanksgiving food early. It ain't done yet, but I'm going to steal something because I'm hungry. 78 Sports TV. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Smash the like button and share this video. Sub to the channel if you're not already sub. Holla at y'all in a minute. We're out of here. Deuces.